with name calling? Now, kids do it all the time. It's just one of their ways of venting, I suppose. When they actually get hurt, they retaliate by calling that other person a name. Makes them feel better and probably stops them from wanting to punch someone. So, you know, it's a way of venting. I looked at it. But I found it really strange that my husband, in our 40s, he called me a redneck. Oh my God, I'm a redneck? I went, that's ridiculous. Children talk like that, not adults, not supposedly sensible adults, I thought. And I went, wow, that's sort of like a blast from the past. I remember things like that happening years ago. But anyway, it didn't really worry me for the simple fact it was just water off a duck's back. You know, I'd been called so many names and things that were happening all the time. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to what had gone through. And what I discovered is, I wonder if, you know, the kids that were predominant or prevalent at calling people names and things like that, how are they coping as adults? Are they classed as children from an ACEs background? Now, ACEs, and I was ACEs as well. ACEs is the acronym for Adverse Childhood Experiences. Over the past 30, 40, 50 years, researchers have realized it comes out in adults. So the events they experienced as a child can be very traumatic and just don't know how to deal with it. So they could block it out and just don't remember it, or they'll block it out and they just choose not to remember it and get on with life. And then there are those, the older children, they remember it and it really affects them. So by the time they get to an adult, it comes out as a character trait. So many different ways. Addiction is an easy way to help bury it. So then this is what they're discovering now. So what they have realized is, after interviewing the adults, figures show about 70% of children suffer from ACEs or 3 or more ACEs. That's a lot of kids. So I felt, after realizing this is where I've come from and my reasons for me being so angry, I was very, very angry. I was basically a fire-breathing dragon. Not aware that it wasn't normal, not aware that my childhood, I was a toughie, not aware my childhood had affected me. Didn't think it did, actually. But realizing now, this is where it's come from. So I started doing simple and easy techniques, practice every day, that actually have turned things around. It's changed the trajectory of my life. And I believe the sooner you start doing these practices, your life is going to be so much different. The most important thing is the relationships. Those people that backed away from you, they come back. And this is the most important thing. So just one of the many benefits of actually doing these little techniques. So before I go any further, I'll let you know my name is Donna Arnold and I have a website called MyDreamBox.me where there's copious amounts of little techniques and tips and things like that to help you. If you think you're suffering, you're an ACEs child, you can go online and actually Google ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experiences. There's so much information now and it will give you the list of traumatic events that the child has experienced and which is one class as one ACE. So for me, it's a case of I just started doing this doing a lot of practices, but here's one. This is for those who can't meditate. Meditate is so beneficial for the mind, so healthy for the mind, because instead of the stuff that keeps going around as soon as we wake up, meditating actually stops the mind from thinking of all that stuff and it just focuses on something else, which is so healthy. So what I've got for you is those who can't meditate, find that difficult. This gives you the same benefits, and it's just simply finding a place that's quiet where you can't be disturbed. Set a timer, 5 or 10 minutes, and then just relax, lie down or sit. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. And set the timer off and just breathe deeply. Breathe and visualize the air going in and blowing out, but no need to blow it with force, just and breathe in again, nice deep breath, and blow out. And that's all you do is you monitor your breath. Now you'll find that your mind will wander off, but don't be too hard on yourself. Just bring it back to the visualizing. All right? And just keep breathing and just keep listening, and you can pretend and see gold air going in because gold is pure, and also pink air is loving. So, and then blowing it out, you could feel that and sense that there's dirt and grey air because that's all used air and it's taking all the negative emotions away. So this is just a good, simple, easy practice. And once your timer goes off, that's it. Now, I suggest you do it in the morning because you do that first and then you get on with your day. You can do it whenever it suits you. I find in the evenings I tend to fall asleep. You lose the benefit of that. So pick a time, make it regular, and do it every day, and you will be amazed how quickly the benefits will come into play. Your life starts changing immediately. So, as I said, for more other little simple and easy techniques to help you change your new life, please go to my website, MyDreamBox.me, or you can contact me on my Facebook, which my name is Donna Marie. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you.